isn't it?
Yeah. Are you gonna go see this?
Pitch Perfect. What's up, guys?
We'll be reviewing today.
We're here at AMC Town Square with JamesCinema.com, and I just got out of Mad Max Fury Road, but we're here because we back pitches, and we're here for Pitch Perfect 2.
So Pitch Perfect 1, 2012, was a movie that, honestly, everyone that you could ask my friends, I'm into cheesy stuff. I love Anna Kendrick. I've been a fan of Rebel Wilson ever since we kind of were introduced to her in Bridesmaids. So this movie to me was like, all right, I'm all in. I saw it and I hated it. And a lot of people disagree with me, obviously.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, no, and I totally understand that. To me, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't a movie that I thought was awful, but I just know like the lowbrow humor and the kind of concentration of the movie was too cheesy. That one guy from Workaholics acts like Jack Black, and that drove me nuts. But Pitch Perfect is here now. We have a sequel, and I'm trying to give it another chance. I'm hoping I could catch on to what I assumingly missed from the first Pitch Perfect. What did you think about Pitch Perfect 1?
Honestly, it just looked like one of those. It looked like one of those films, and I watched it. I was like, that was amazing, because if you like American Pie, if you like a Drumline, if you like Step It Up, I think you'll like Pitch Perfect. If you don't like those type of movies, I don't think you're gonna like this type of movie. So as long as you know what you're going into, as long as you're not expecting like
it's very
Fury Road.
Yeah, Fury Road. Oh God, amazing. That was a good oh my God, by the way. That was an amazing oh my God.
4 out of 4.
4 out of 4. Go check out that review now.
Anyway, let's watch this movie. How long is it?
An hour and 47 minutes. Pitch Perfect 2.
All right, so I just got out of Fury Road. I will be watching We Back Pitches. However, Chasing Cinema, you did see it.
It should have been called Pitch Perfect 2, We Back Pitches.
I really think so.
I'm sorry. We and James are still high off the adrenaline rush we went through with Mad Max Fury Road. I'm honestly, my heart's pounding out of my chest because that movie's still amazing. Please go watch our video review for that. I know you might be a diehard Pitch Perfect fan. I know this is the movie that you've been waiting for years, but after this, please go check out Mad Max Fury Road review because you need to see that next. I don't care what's on your agenda. I don't care if it's finals week, whatever. It's all excuses. Go see this movie. Seriously. All right, Pitch Perfect 2.
How was it? Seriously.
Pitch Perfect 2 hits a higher note.
You see what he did? You see what he did right there?
I actually really, well, I wouldn't say really, but I enjoyed Pitch Perfect 2.
Nice.
I thought the key element of what works about this movie is it stops being so worried about being an a cappella movie, and it really focuses on this group of girls, the Barden Bellas, and actually makes them all characters. In the first movie, it's Anna Kendrick, who's just around these kind of props of girls. They're all just there to simply work around her story, to help better tell a story, which isn't a problem, but you want to tell us a movie about a group of girls, you really need to give them all stories, you need to give them characteristics, and this movie did that. It really kind of shined on who they are as individuals, what they wanted, what their motivations were. And that worked for me. I enjoyed my time with them. They kind of they didn't really go for the lowbrow humor too much in this movie. I found myself laughing a few times. Elizabeth Banks, a producer of the original movie, ended up taking the director's chair for this movie, and I think it really, really helped because she really wanted to tell the story of these women. And it's silly, it's fun. If you like Pitch Perfect 1, there's no reason you're not going to like this movie. Nice. There's some really great cameos in it, especially from Clay Matthews from Green Bay Packers, Snoop Lion. There's David Cross, who I absolutely love. I think David Cross is one of the funniest people alive. But just a solid movie. I think fans are going to love it. To me, the problem with this movie is that it comes out the same week Mad Max Fury Roads does. But overall, it wasn't a movie that I was moved by. It works better in parts.
Hey, this movie is tracking to be better than Mad Max. Financials.
That'll change, I promise you. And no, that's the thing. I was like, I'm not trying to disrespect Pitch Perfect 2. There's like I was telling James, the midnight screenings of Pitch Perfect 2 were incredibly filled. People love this movie, and I think the problem was though is that the movie worked better in parts and as a whole. The whole movie just doesn't kind of all of a sudden bring together as we are at the the final performance, the climactic performance. It's just like, oh yeah, I forgot that we have this, because there's so much going on in the movie, which I'd rather have seen than the whole performancing type stuff. Haley Steinfeld is the new addition from True Grit. She was in who I really enjoyed in that movie. She's good in this movie. She's funny. Rebel Wilson obviously is hilarious. I know some people aren't crazy about Rebel Wilson. I've talked to a few people, but I've realized as the more movies she makes, the more of those fall off. And they're like, you know what? Rebel Wilson's pretty good. I think she's great. I really do.
Do you feel that she's a one-trick pony and it's always fat jokes? It's always about I'm fat.
Well,
is that going to get old? Or is that like Melissa McCarthy where...
I think
it's just gonna
we've kind of talked about that where, like, you know, it's easy to get typecast in these type of roles, and you know it's easy to kind of go with what works, but at the same time, you know, Rebel Wilson doesn't stop me from laughing because as much as it kind of comes off like, you know, she's Fat Amy, it's all the fat jokes. The scenes that she's in, the movies that she's in, she's so quick on her feet. I know that she pretty much improv all of her lines in this movie.
Oh, really?
They just let her go, yeah. And I mean, you have to be a very talented comedian to do
100%.
that. So my only thing is, if you don't want to get in that type of thing, and I believe Melissa McCarthy still needs to do this, is you really need to take on a role that kind of shows that you could do something different. But she's done different things that obviously weren't as big. She did this movie called... oh great, I forgot it. But this was Kristen Wiig. It was an on-demand movie about like a bachelorette party. But I mean, she honestly has a lot to offer. But she enjoys doing this movie. Obviously, this is a huge movie for her. It really puts a spotlight on her. She is, you know, even though Anna Kendrick is the star of the film, she obviously has a huge spotlight on her. So I mean, you know, she might as well just kind of take it in and enjoy what she's doing. But if you've ever seen her on a talk show, you've ever seen her do anything, she is so quick on her feet. She's so funny. She was on this talk show with, oh man, I can't remember now. But she was doing this thing, and they were like, I heard you are, you know, a nunchuck master. And she's like, oh yeah, and she gets up and just does it, you know. I mean, she's so quick on her feet. She's a great comedian, but I would like to see where she goes from this, and I would like to see her in her own starring role eventually, because right now she kind of is being a co-star, but we have time for that. Fans are going to love this movie. I thought it was fun. I found myself, you know, kind of getting into it more. I would definitely pick it over the first, but I don't know if original fans will.
Magic of Devereaux, he was here earlier. He made an appearance in Las Vegas, and he saw when he's on Dubai and all that. But he saw the movie, and he said it was good too.
Yeah, it's a solid fun movie. Yeah. To me, it's in real. I mean, again, problem is that it comes out over something that is unreal and uncomprehensible. But Pitch Perfect 2 is fun. It hits a higher note, and I think that's. I mean,
ChasingCinema.com/
Have you seen Mad Max Fury Road? I'm just curious because if not, you really need to see it.
ChasingCinema.com/
Pitch Perfect 2.
And then you get the full-on review written by
myself,
Jacob Barturano. That way you get the full details about, not to take anything away of how awesome the movie is. And this week, actually, also, we didn't really mention it. Also, there's a movie called Mad Max Fury Road that's coming out also this week. And if you haven't seen that review, guess what? It's already online. And guess what? We were kind of excited about it.
Pitch Perfect 2, solid edition. Go see it. You'll have a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. But if you can only watch one movie this week, then I might have to say watch Mad Max Fury Road.
I'm not biased or anything.
No, I'm not. I want you to watch something.
No, we saw it. I saw both of them, and let me tell you.
I want you to watch a movie that's you're literally gonna be able to tear the sockets out of your eyes. You're literally gonna be able to take your eyes out of your sockets.
The phrase "feast your eyes" never really made sense until I saw this movie because it's literally a feast for your eyes.
What a movie! What a lovely movie!
What a lovely day! Love the day, love the day. Mad
Max Fury Road. Anyway, if you don't know, ChasingCinema.com for anything you want to know about movie related. If you ever wanted to be a connoisseur in movies, if you ever want to know anything in the world of movies, if you wanted to ever know anything that happens in Hollywood, ChasingCinema.com is gonna be able to break all that down for you. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but we do minimum 5 videos a day. We're not here to play games with you people because we're here to make sure that you are fully informed of what is happening when Pitch Perfect 3 is announced, because it looks like this is going to be obviously a very successful. They're going to make money. You already know it's going to happen. They got to come back. We back Pitches again, and then
they've already all said I believe they were at the Tribeca Film Festival where most of the cast has said, I'm ready for a sequel.
All in.
Let's do it. I hope Elizabeth Banks returns to direct because I like the direction in which they're going. The movie does kind of end us at a great point to kind of say, well, what happens next? I won't tell you what happens, but fun movie. Again, go see Mad Max Fury Road. I mean, you could like Pitch Perfect too.
Okay, 7 days from today, we got Mr. George Clooney, Disney in Tomorrowland.
Yes.
And the
Poltergeist
return of Poltergeist. I'm jacked up for Tomorrowland. Jacked up, bro. I'm jacked.
I'm excited for Tomorrowland. Unfortunately, the one problem with Tomorrowland is that it comes a week after Mad Max Fury Road. All right, I gotta
Fury
stop.
Road.
Fury Road.
And then the word of mouth from Mad Max Fury Road, we think, and I just could not imagine and not
I'm scared for anything that comes after this movie. But I really am not trying to be disrespectful to these other movies. Tomorrowland is exciting.
I'm jacked for
but,
Tomorrowland, and I absolutely will be watching that on Thursday.
And Poltergeist. Poltergeist is a movie that played a
No
big
interest for me.
No, yeah, you know, I mean, from what I've seen, this is a movie that just a property that has a lot of investment in my house. It was a movie that me and my family always watched.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Never
legend
seen it.
behind Poltergeist.
Can't.
Oh man,
I walked that one.
really? Well, the original
No.
Poltergeist is awesome. I mean, there's some really incredible stuff about this movie. There's also a lot of urban legends about it that multiple cast members died after making this movie, so it's kind of like a cursed movie. So I've been like,
Those are fun.
You know, yeah, but I mean, I'm excited just to kind of see where they take it, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. I'm not sure if this story and this type of horror is what's going to work for audiences right now.
Because we're so used to certain type.
Yeah, we're so used to certain type, and I'm not saying we shouldn't try.
Right.
I'm all for it. So, you know, I'm hoping.
Let's see where the
that we see
road
good
leads
horror
us. The Fury Road.
movies. Are you still here not watching Mad Max? Yeah,
All right, guys, we'll be back. And if you didn't know, ChasingCinema.com is actually
the Film Lovers website.
By the way.
Jack Matt Fury Road.